I'm sitting here and I wasn't quite sure if I was recording or not. I've been like thinking about doing the read. Wasn't actually thinking about doing the read. I had some sort of, someone might need a message sort of like feeling. So I've come on. One day I will do lives, but not just yet because I don't like doing lives. But I'm going to do a little message. We're going to tell a little bit of story via tarot. A little tarot story. But I think if you're on my friends list and you're watching, then it may be relevant, because I'm just feeling some of you may need some messages or something from tarot. So it might be to do or for someone who is watching this video. We're going to tell a little story via tarot. I haven't really got set up because I'm not really, wasn't really planning to do it. So I'm like literally sitting on the seat. I've got nowhere to put the cards. But I will do an attempt to do a little cross if I can remember all the positions and all the cards. Well, I can remember all the positions if I can put the cards somewhere. We'll attempt it. So what I'm going to do is for the next week, I want to have a little look at the energy and see what tarot has to say for the overall energy for my friends on my friends list, or anyone who's watching. If you're watching, you're meant to be watching. And we're going to have a look at the energy for the next week and see what the story comes up. And then after that, we'll see if we've got anything from universe and see if universe wants to say anything to you. So let's go ahead and see what this story is all about. I want to have a look at the overall energy for people watching this video for the next week. And remember, it is a general read. It's a bit like tarot scope, so it can't fit everybody, but there may be a message in it for you. It may be relevant. There may be part of it that sort of resonates with you, and for some of you I think the whole read is probably gonna resonate, but for others there might just be like little snippets that you need reminding of. Okay, so the overall energy for the next week, we will stop there. Yeah, it's the Wheel of Fortune. So definitely on a karmic sort of journey, definitely gone through something. I'm feeling, I mean, the card is about good fortune and it's about good luck, and it's sort of news and messages and things turning in your favor, things beginning to move in a direction that you want them to move in. But also from this card, I'm feeling like some sort of karmic venture, some sort of something you've been through that you were meant to go through. All right, that's what I'm feeling off that card with the Wheel of Fortune. And that is actually it's a good card to have as the overall energy. Yeah, positive chains of events, news, messages, things turning in your favor, karmic cycles, whether they're starting, whether they're ending. All right, the situation, but remember, it's there for a positive for you, to take something positive from, with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. The situation for the next week that you're going to find yourself in, the situation for the upcoming week that you're going to find yourself in, the Ace of Wands. So some sort of new beginning here. It's telling you to chase your passion. It's telling you to sort of release negativity, to allow new energy to flow in, to allow positivity to flow in. But it's all about following your desires, following your passions, getting out and doing what you want to do, maybe being spontaneous. I'm just being drawn to the river. I don't know if you can see it in the background there. Some of you may be wanting to be near water, you know, with that river there, or that whatever it is, bit of blue. But it is about getting back out there, all right, and bringing some sort of, igniting some passion into your life. Two really positive cards there. Your challenge for the week is going to be the Ace of Cups, so love. So your challenge is love, and this could be to do with someone else. It could be to do with your own self-worth and self-love. It could also be to do with some sort of creative venture that you're trying to get off the ground here. But two aces together, it does suggest small success. So it looks like success coming for you in the upcoming week, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here. But as the Ace of Cups is in your challenging position, there may be some sort of emotional issues that you need to sort out with another person or within self here. But the other two cards with it are really, really positive. So it looks like, you know, something may turn out in a positive way over the next week, or there is this suggestion that whatever path you are on with the Wheel of Fortune, you're supposed to be on it. Okay, now in the foundation of the read, what the read is all about is the Sun card. So it's about your own happiness here, and you couldn't really make this up. I mean, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Sun card. Really, really positive cards here. So the foundation of the read, what's sort of driving this read along is, you know, success, happiness, joy, bliss. It's about your own happiness here. If some of you with that Ace of Cups as your challenge card are feeling just a little bit emotional or a little bit of lack of self-worth, I think it's probably only going to be temporary, like a temporary phase throughout the week, because the rest of the cards are really, really positive. Okay, on your mind for the rest of the week, let's see what's crowning you. Let's see where your mind is at. The Ace of Swords. It's another good card. It's victory, it's success, it's positivity, it's clarity, it's communication, and it's all going on up here. It's like I sort of know where I'm going. I know what I want to do. There is some sort of desire that you may be following, some sort of passion you may be following, creative and sort of like inspired action towards something here. Okay, but and with that Ace of Swords sort of on your mind, it's having some sort of breakthrough, I feel, about your own happiness and about what you've got to do for self to move yourself along in life. All right, now in the recent past, let's have a look at the recent past and see where you've just come from. It's something about equal give and take. So there's something here that would suggest in the past that something wasn't quite fair. I know this card is the Six of Cups and Six of Pentacles, and it's all about equal give and take and fairness. But there is an imbalance here. Okay, one receiving more than the other, and I do feel like there may have been something a little bit one-sided that was going on in the past. Now this could be to do with work, this could be to do with money, it could be to do with love, just something that wasn't equal, something that wasn't like give and take, like something, maybe you invested more into something than someone else, maybe someone else invested something more than you did, but it is about investment that wasn't quite equal. Okay, now coming in for you, let's have a look and see what's coming in for you. Like, so a little bit of a prediction here. So the Six of Wands, so there's something quite positive coming in for you. You couldn't actually make these cards up. I mean, you know, we've got victory and success with the Ace of Swords on your mind. We've got the Sun card in the foundation, what the whole read is about. Your position for the week, your situation for the week is the Ace of Wands. Your crossing card is the Ace of Cups. So in a crossing position, that may only be the only negative card here, all about self-love, love with another person. But there's definitely clarity coming in about love for self or love for another person, and which direction it needs to go in. Your prediction, your little prediction for the upcoming week is the Six of Wands. So receiving attention, and something here maybe with that Six of Wands that's going in your favor. It's another card of victory and success, and it's also a card of recognition. Yeah, and a card of attention. So maybe some attention coming in for you in the upcoming week. Let's see how you're viewing yourself. See how you view yourself in the upcoming week. Oh, yep. The Knight of Cups. So, this is about romance, and it's about moving forward. But, it doesn't have to be a romance card. I mean, it's a dating card and getting back out on the dating scene and whining, dining and going on dates. But it also talks about moving forward in an emotional way, moving forward in a creative way here. So if it's about love, then it looks like you're ready to be sort of wooed and you're liking the attention you're getting off of someone. But if it's not to do with love for you, this is about you getting creative and you sort of moving forward in an emotional way throughout the week, okay? Let's have a look and see your outside influences. And this is people around you, people that you are connected to. It could be anyone, children, parents, friends, an employer, anyone that you're connected to that's directly going to affect your energy in the upcoming week. Let's see, it could be a wife, a husband, whatever. Let's have a look and see the energy that's coming in for you from another person. So we've got communication, we've got we've got the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So there's communication coming in here as well with this Knight of Swords and the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords has got its back to the Knight of Swords. It would suggest there may be a little bit of off communication with someone, yeah, in the upcoming week. The Knight of Swords is about scattered communication. It's about very, very quick communication, perhaps communication that you weren't expecting. But we've got this Ten of Swords here, and we've got the Ten of Swords has got its back to the Knight of Swords. So it would suggest that someone wants to leave something in the past, all right? But the conversation may not go as swimmingly as it could, because it's two sword cards. It's quite direct communication. It's quite abrupt and sharp communication. There's no love in that community. Well, there is. I'm not going to say there's no love, but there's harshness to that communication and someone walking away. So the Ten of Swords is about feeling betrayed. It's about feeling backstabbed. It's like being really down on your luck, down on, to the depths. You can't go no lower, and someone walking away. So you've got someone in your environment or someone around you that their energy directly affects you, I feel, who's either going to come in and communicate, or they're not in the greatest of places within their own energy, and that in turn may affect you. Okay, there's something here they want to communicate, and there's something here they want to walk away from that's hurt them. Okay, and that obviously directly affects you. It doesn't have to be sort of your energy, but it will affect your energy. Okay, So, yeah, in your hopes and fears, let's have a look. In your hopes and fears for the upcoming week, in your hopes and fears for the upcoming week is the Magician. So, actually, you know, this is about being able to create, yeah, whatever you want to create. The Magician has all the tools. He's holding, you know, all the suits there from the tarot, and he can create. In your fear, you know, this is a little bit ego, okay? It's a little bit manipulating energy. It's a little bit of an ego energy. So some of you just need to be warned not to get into ego, which is only fear and maybe fear of something new here. If you're starting afresh somewhere in your life, we've actually got 1, 2, 3 aces there. You know, we've got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Cups, which is success. So if you're starting something new, starting a new venture, going it alone, or doing whatever, don't fear it, okay? You are quite capable with the Magician to create your own reality. And let's just have a little look at the outcome of this read, okay, for the next week. Let's have a look at the outcome of this read for the next week. We have got the 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands is sort of a closure. It's completion, okay? I still feel like there's talks with someone going on here. But this is closure. This is completion. This is the end of a cycle. 10 of Wands is all about getting to some sort of stability, getting to a place of, you know, of more peace and stability in your life. 10 of Wands is about burdens. It's about responsibility, but it's about letting go of something, all right? Let's do a little bit of clarifying, take it a little bit deeper, and just see what's going on. So the overall energy was the Wheel of Fortune. So let's just have a little look and see what this Wheel of Fortune is about. Remember, it's about positive change of events, change of circumstances, news, messages, but ultimately it's about getting going. Can also be about travel as well. With the Justice card, fairness. It's all about cause and effect. A couple of 2 major arcana there together, so some big energy coming in for next week. You know, the Justice is, you know, cause and effect, accountability. It's about balance, but it's also about honor and sort of equality. Some of you may be dealing with sort of like some law system here, some sort of justice in a situation. And some of you, if you are waiting to hear news from a legal situation, I think it may have a positive, you may hear something this week and it may be positive, okay? We've got it with the Page of Cups and moving on. So again, there is something here where there, you know, the Page of Cups is about a new beginning, but it's about a creative new beginning. It can also talk about love, okay? The Page of Cups. Visitors or news or messages in a romantic way, but with the Six of Swords, it's leaving it, okay? So there may be some outreach next week from someone where you may be able to resolve something, okay? I feel it's a bit like coming to a peaceful resolution with someone, okay? That's what I feel. I feel because the Six of Swords is about, it's about moving forward, it's about recovery, it's about harmony, but it's all about the calm that follows the storm. So a little bit of a storm and then the calm, moving on to a peaceful place. The swords are all the lessons, and there's just a sense with all those cards there together, like someone resolving something with someone, and just leaving it, you know, whether you see eye to eye or whether you don't see eye to eye. There's a sense of just putting it to bed. All right. The situation you'll find yourself in is the Ace of Wands, and remember, the Ace of Wands is about following your heart's desire. It's about passion. It's about being inspired to do something. Yeah, with the Three of Cups. So some of you may be socializing more and enjoying it. Yeah, getting out more and enjoying it. There's friendships here, new friendships to have. There's celebrations to be had here, okay? And then we've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Let me see what that's about with the Hermit in reverse. I'm not quite sure you are going to take the offer up. But I feel you should. Okay, I feel you've got support from people around you. You've got a friendship circle and support from people around you. You know, the Three of Cups, it's about victory, and it's about partying, and it's about celebration with the Ace of Wands, which is about desire and getting back out there. But it's directly followed by the Five of Pentacles and the Hermit in reverse. And this is a sense of needing to recover. And it's a sense of maybe losing faith a little bit in a situation. And there's a little bit of withdrawal here, okay, with the Hermit in reverse. And there's a little bit of, I want to be by myself. Okay, but actually, I don't think, even if you want to be by yourself, yeah, I don't think that is necessarily going to happen, because coming in for you is the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is all about being recognised. So I think you may be fighting. You might have a lot of offers and a lot of proposals going on in the upcoming week, but it's a sense of just wanting to be on your own. Okay, now the crossing card, your challenge, is the Ace of Cups, yeah, and the Ten of Wands in reverse. And the Ten of Wands in reverse is just actually, I don't want to take any shit on. Okay, it's about, you know, I've given to you, you know, especially in the past with this Six of Pentacles, where something wasn't equal. I've given, there's no more I can give. I feel like, you know, I've taken too much on. And as the crossing card would say with the Ace of Cups there, it's like I've got to now give a little bit of time to myself. I've got to give a little bit of time to myself now. It's all about self-love, okay? And you have to self-love. And there may be something that's occurred around you that makes you feel like feels like giving up. But I feel a sense of determination in the read, like you won't give up. But there are going to be times next week where you just feel like chucking everything up in the air. Now, remember, the foundation, what this read is all about, is the Sun card to the Knight of Wands. And exactly what I said. Don't give up, okay? So your message for this week is don't give up. The foundation of the read is all about the Sun, which is happiness, joy, bliss. Yeah, into the Knight of Wands, which is about following your passion, following your desire, getting back out there, dating, getting back out there and having fun. And then it goes into the Seven of Swords in reverse, which is actually, you know, it's about not giving up. It says do not give up, but it is about breaking free, and it is about avoiding arguments, avoiding tensions, okay? Just watch what you tell people as well, because you might be tripping yourself up a little bit this week. That's all I'm going to say there. So watch what you say and how you say it, because there may be little white lies that have been going on, okay? Now, whether this is from you or from someone else around you, you'll know your situation, but watch out for those little white lies. They may be coming to the surface, whether you've told them or someone else has told them, so watch there as well. But I think the overall energy for you is about following your passion and about your happiness. It's not the overall energy, it's the foundation of the read, what the read is all about, okay? It's about breaking free from what no longer serves you, what no longer gives you peace, and it's about following your own happiness and getting some adventure back into life, okay? Knight of Wands suggests travel as well, and movement. All right, so some of you may just need to get off your asses and move a little bit next week. Now, on your mind is the Ace of Swords, which is mental clarity, okay? It's victory, success, mental clarity, to the Ten of Pentacles. You now know what you need to do in a situation. Ten of Pentacles is all about money, it's about wealth, it's about happiness. It's probably the best 10 in the deck because it's abundance in all areas. You know, this is love, this is money, this is work, this is, you want everything, and it's something that's, you know, you want to invest in. And it's like, I now know what I want to invest in. I want to invest in myself, yeah, for sure. You need to invest in yourself, but there's also a sense now of you knowing which direction you want to go in. All right. Now, in the recent past, we did have this Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. So let's have a look at this. But with the Six of Pentacles, it suggests there was an equal give and take. Okay. Yeah. To the Ten of Swords. And I really would say that that Ten of Swords I had from your outside influence, they had the Ten of Swords. And I would say it's in the past. I would say here that you may have someone leaving your life over the next week. And I you know, obviously it's not for everybody, but you may have someone either leaving your life, or you may have someone close to you who has someone leaving, but it will directly affect you, okay? So there is a sense of someone around you either leaving your life or someone close to you who's lost someone, and that will directly affect your life, okay? But there is some sort, you will know this person, you will have known them a long time because they're in your past, they're still in the energy coming towards you, so you will know who this person is. And, you know, I mean, it could be anybody, it could be, I don't know, mother and father divorcing. It could be, you know, you physically lost a person, or a relationship breakdown, or, you know, you've got a child a grown-up child who is going through a divorce. It could be anything like that, but it directly affects you, and there is this sensation of someone leaving, okay, and it will affect you in the next week, okay. Oh, let's get that out there. Right, but coming in for you is the Six of Wands, which is, again, you know, recognition, victory, success, with the Two of Pentacles, and again to the Six of Wands. Do you know what? You couldn't believe it. Six of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Now, I'm going to read that Two of Pentacles in the middle of those two Six of Wands about having fun, all right? Two of Pentacles is a decision. It's a choice. It's ups and downs. maybe that you've got to juggle your finances, maybe that you've got to do some time management or something, or toing and froing. But ultimately, that Two of Pentacles, between those two Six of Wands, is about having fun, okay? People recognizing you, people seeing your worth, yeah, and basically having fun. We do have the Strength card to the Death card change to the Sun card. So there is something in the next week that is bittersweet, okay, for some of you. There's a sense of some sort of loss that has gone on, but it goes into that Sun card. So it is bittersweet. We start with the, I mean, look at those three major arcanas there coming in for you. Whatever this is affecting you, or will affect you in quite a big way, okay? There's three major lessons there, okay? The Strength card, all about how we deal with things. Strength, it's not about physical strength, it's about inner strength. It's about digging deep and pushing forward. It's about letting go. It's about facing shadow, owning up to responsibility, looking at yourself hard, doing your own work, yeah, on your own demons. To the Death card, to some sort of major transformation that's occurring or will occur in your life. I mean, remember that you could have gone through this. This is a prediction of future energy, but also with the cards, everyone is on a different timeline. So you could, you could be going through this now as I read these cards, or it could be coming up in the next sort of week for you. But there's a major change in your life now. But it's bittersweet because the Sun card is on the end. So even though there's, you know, you've got to dig deep with whatever this change is, whatever the death is, the loss of something, you know, a physical loss, you know, an actual loss, you know, the Death card is change, it's transformation, it's letting go of old to allow new to come in, and then bang into the Sun card, bittersweet. So whatever you've lost, or whatever that is walking away from your life or going out of your life, there's like, it was meant to happen, it's bittersweet, maybe looking back on it with fondness even though it hurts. Bittersweet energy with those three major arcana. There is a sense here with the Six of Wands twice and the Two of Pentacles in between. The Two of Pentacles talks about adapting to a situation, and the Six of Wands can talk, it talks about recognition and people noting you. There may be support from people around you in the next week because of some sort of loss, okay, that you've either gone through, but it'd be very, very recent, okay, or that you're still going through some sort of loss that you're going through, okay. But there's support around you. There's a bittersweet energy. There's fondness there, but there's pain there, okay. Eight of Cups. So it's all about getting back out there, keep moving forward, you know, in an emotional, creative, in a love way, but you're making yourself do it, okay. It's a front, okay. So we've got the Queen of Swords. So even though we've got the Knight of Cups, we've got the Queen of Swords with it, and the Queen of Swords is, I think the Queen of Swords is putting a bit of a front on. So whatever you're going through, it is a little bit painful, but I think you're putting a bit of a front on there with the Queen of Swords and that Knight of Cups. Telling everyone that you're okay, maybe, putting a brave face on, but inside emotionally, there's pain there. All right, yeah, couldn't make that shit up. Four of Cups in reverse. You know, emotionally low, feeling empty, feeling just like something has left your life, but there's a sense of sorrow here, okay. There's a sense of regret as well for some of you. So I don't know what's going on there, but overcoming it, all right, with the Chariot. You know, you've just got, whatever's gone on, you've just got to keep on pushing forward. But the Chariot is a positive card, and it is a card of victory, but it's also a card of having to do the work. Okay, it's about opposing forces. It's like that brave face, you know, you put a brave face on to the outside world, but inside, you know, you feel a completely different way. And there's a sense of success here for sure with the Chariot card, but there is a sense of changing direction, and that, you know, you've got to change direction now. You know, this is conflict, this is trouble, this is adversity. It feels like, you know, how you're viewing yourself is battling yourself. That's how it feels, okay, in the upcoming week. Stay strong, remember, stay strong, because you are the magician in your hopes, okay, and fears. You can create your own reality, and you can, you know, pick yourself up and keep moving, or you can live in the fear of the magician, the ego, okay, or fear of I don't know, whatever the fear is to you, okay. Now the outside influence, okay, let's have a little look and see what's going on there. I predict communication, but I predict a walking away of an energy around you in the next week. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is you know, things not going your way, things out of control, a vicious circle, but there's disappointment. And remember, this isn't your energy, this is someone else's energy, but it's going to affect you. Someone else around you is they want to communicate, and I feel they will communicate, but there's disappointment, okay. So they're either disappointed in something that's happening in their life that they're going to convey to you, or they're disappointed with you, all right, as it stands. Yeah, the Seven of Cups to the Nine of Swords to the Emperor. They're putting a brave face on as well. Knight of Cups and the Hierophant in reverse, which is not conforming. So there really is a sense here of they're either not going to come around to your way of thinking, or you're not going to come around to their way of thinking. Or if this is, you know, another person, like not a spouse or something like that, or not a child, or yeah, or it could be a child going through something. I'm just thinking of different scenarios. There's a sense here of them putting a brave face on as well. Very, very mirroring energy, okay, with your energy, okay. So it's a real sense of you putting a brave face on about something, but whoever this person is around you is putting a brave face on as well, okay. There is real disappointment going on with this person. Right, in your emotion, your hopes and fears, we've got the Magician. I'll get there in a minute. It's only 38 minutes. It's not that long. In your hopes and fears, the Magician, we do have the Page of Swords and the Nine of Cups. So, you know, in your hopes and fear, well, in your hopes, you're just feeling and hoping that you're going to get what you want. All right, there's newness to this with the Page of Swords, the Magician to the Page of Swords. You know, the Page of Swords is about inquisitive. It's about getting back out there. You know, it's an inquisitive energy. To the Nine of Cups, which is abundance, satisfaction, and it's like a sense of getting back out there and having some fun. But remember also with this Page of Swords, this could be, yeah, there's something here with the Page of Swords with the Six of Cups, and there may be news from the past. The past may be coming back, yeah, but it's in your hopes and fears. So right, so there's a sense here that you may be wanting to communicate with someone from the past, or there's a sense that you're going down memory lane. You may be revisiting things that made you happy. There's a sense of, yeah, there's a sense of going down memory lane. There's a sense of revisiting things that made you happy. Okay, so again, that's okay, but don't get stuck in that energy. Don't get stuck in a rut. Okay, you cannot change the past. So, but I don't think you're going back to the past to change the past. I think you're going back to the past to feel the happiness from the past. That's what I feel. All right. And the last card, the outcome. Have I made the right decision? Two of Swords in reverse. So there is this sense of walking away from something, but oh my God, have I done the right thing? So some of you may be questioning whether you've done the right thing next week. Yeah, and not traditional. Challenging the status quo. There's a restrictive energy there. Not conforming to something. Knight of Cups. Tell me what that is. It's like you don't want to get bogged down again, actually. I don't want to get bogged down with something again. I don't know if bogged down is the right word. I don't want to conform again. I don't want to feel restricted again. I just want to feel free. There's the Tower. To the Three of Pentacles, to the King of Swords, but putting a very brave face. So I think what's happening this week is there is some sort of trauma you're going through after all these cards. There is some sort of upheaval, some sort of trauma that has occurred or will be occurring in the next sort of week. Okay, and there is a sense of a bittersweet energy. There's a sense of revisiting the past, but for happy times, for making yourself feel good. There's a sense of disappointment. There's a sense of disappointment with someone else around you, either towards you or disappointment in their life, and that directly affects you. But ultimately, this card, the foundation of the read is about your own happiness, okay? So you have to do what makes you happy, and you have to keep pushing on forward and not buckle under. I don't want to say pressure. I'm not feeling pressure, but buckle under strain, okay? It's not buckle under strain, buckle under pain. There's a sense that you're not going to give up, but you are putting on a brave face, okay? That's what I've got for next week. It's very deep. I probably, if I wanted to sit here and take it slower, could get so much more out of those cards. But I have been on here now 14, nearly 3 minutes, and I need to go and have a cup of tea. So, and the dogs are outside and they're barking. Well, they're not barking, but he's banging his head on cat flap. Look, I wish you all the best for it. Remember the Wheel of Fortune, okay? We are all on cycles. We are all constantly moving, constantly evolving. Things are constantly changing and nothing stays the same, okay? We have to accept that a loss in our life is either for, the lesson, or and instead of looking at it as a negative thing, ultimately you can take the positive from it. There's always a positive. It's either going to be a lesson, or it's going to be, the memories that you made with a person or made in a situation, and nothing can take that away from you. I feel like some of the people that I'm talking to, they're going through some sort of loss, okay, some sort of separation, some sort of loss in their life. Whoops, that just cut out because it went over half an hour. Yeah, so I just feel like I just want to say keep on pushing through, and you know, you either take the lesson and then you take the good times, and you draw on that. Okay. Yeah, anyway, that's my message. That's my message. And have a lovely rest of a weekend. Good luck with the next week. Keep on pushing through. Keep on fighting. Don't pull your energy back too much if you've got people around you that are wanting to socialize and take you out and make you feel better. Try not to isolate yourself too much. And because the cards say that's probably what you're going to do. So yeah, just keep on smiling, keep on pushing forward, and the cards are never wrong. The cards are never wrong. Hopefully there is some. Let's just have a little outcome for everyone. Let's have a little outcome. Yeah, Page of Swords. Let's have a little outcome. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. I just feel like some of you may have this little bit of a... just a little bit of a... nothing coming together energy. Just a little bit of a feeling a little bit isolated and alone energy. Okay. So just call on those around you that are nearest and dearest and confide, and know you are never alone. Okay, you are never alone. Even if you feel alone, I'm here. But most of you wouldn't want to speak to me because I'm a little bit as people perceive me, to be a little bit unapproachable, but really I'm not. Right, I'm going to leave it there because I'm really waffling on. I'm going to see my doggies. I love you long time. Love me hard back. And I dare say I will come on and do some other read at some other point in time when I can be bothered. Namaste.